Hello there guys, and welcome back to Reborn with Michael Watson. I want to talk today how surrender and letting go actually heals the body. And I want to talk about this not because I want to get anything except to teach you. Because sometimes we're always thinking, how can I get to be seen by more people, to get this message out by more people? I'm going to trust in this video to be seen by exactly who it needs to be seen by. This video is meant for you. So I'm going to talk on this subject now, and I really am passionate about it, and I've seen the results in my clients, and I'm going to see the results for you. I want to see them in you. So before I do that, if you like Spirituality Simplified, please consider like, sharing and subscribing. Also, please join my free Facebook group, The Healing Circle, and I'm going to ask very nicely if you would follow me on Instagram, because I'm starting to do more stuff on there as well. So we're going into this. How does letting go, how does surrender actually help you to then heal? Well, let's talk about it, because a lot of people who have been working on their healing have come to find Dr. Joe Dispenza and similar teachers. Now, in their teachings, it teaches about overcoming the self. There's a self there. But I'd speak about it more from a simple spiritual truth rather than trying to explain it in a scientific way. The self, what is the self? Well, often we think of the self as our thoughts and feelings. Truly, the self, the actual self, is the one who notices those things. But let's step into this for a moment. Overcoming the self. That means overcoming the current egoic expression of the self. So it's the habitual thoughts and feelings. It's that we're overcoming. You are wonderful. You are whole underneath all of that. That's where that terminology actually starts to make people think they need to add something to themselves to heal. What you need to do is you need to detach from the emotional aspects of the problem. What is the problem you're facing? What is the emotion around that problem? Why is it making you so emotional? That's what we need to recognize. It's that emotional attachment to the issue that is literally the thing that's holding it onto you. I want you to understand this through the way of the aspect of when you think of someone who has multiple personalities. Sometimes they've noticed that certain personalities express different health issues, like diabetes. For me, that just blows my mind and just shows me that it's the attachment, it's the acceptance, it's the I'm trying to think of the terminology I want here. It's that personality trait said, I am diabetic, and they accepted it as their own. It's just that's how they express themselves. That personality found it hard to digest the sweetness of life. If I was working with a person with diabetes, that's what we would look at. Why is it hard to see the sweetness in life? But anyway, the point being is you let go of the things like that. So if you were struggling to see the sweetness in life, I would work on letting go of that concept. You see, underneath it all, you're a free-flowing channel of the divine, a divine expression, whole, healthy and well in all areas. Everything in your life can absolutely express itself to its highest when we realize that surrender is the key. Surrender and detachment. You see, I want you to realize we are living in a simulated expression. My body is a physical temple of my soul, but it is the expression of the internal struggle. When I become unbalanced inside for long enough, then my physical body must express that imbalance. When I find peace, harmony, serenity, then my body must express that. What we tend to do is it's long-held emotions. So whether it be cancer, whether it be this, cancer can be a long-held grudge, a long-held anger towards something, and it eats away at the body. It's all of these ideas where there's nothing that you need to add on to yourself. So you do not need to add on the wonderful, joyous expressions and feelings and elevated emotions. You can use that to circumvent, knock yourself, but there is another step along the way first. You can't add a joy on top of fear. So when I'm telling you what you need to become is very acceptant of where you are without emotion. Detach from what it is you're experiencing. So you're experiencing this illness, that Firstly, it is a situation. Without emotion, it's just a situation. So make it that by observing the feeling that comes up around it. So when I'm talking like this, does it trigger you? What's the feeling that you've noticed? Where do you see it on your body? Start to notice that feeling. Ask yourself, who is it inside me that even noticed that feeling then? Because if it was actually me who felt that way, the true me, then I wouldn't know, because it would just be me. So that's the truth. That's your awareness. See, your awareness is divine, is the divine spark. It's the divinity within you. So you can sit back into that awareness and realize, as awareness, I'm whole. Nothing wrong with me. So when I start to watch everything from awareness, I start to bless it with that same wholeness. So when I observe the internal emotional struggle, I bless it with that same divinity. So divine expression and divine awareness, it can't live in my body anymore, because I've relaxed physically and now I'm observing it from the true self. It must leave. Once it leaves, you find that your body goes into a wonderful state of peace. You start to surrender, you start to let go. Now you can become gently intentional. That's why the surrender part of the healing process is the most important. It's the letting go of the attachment to the issue. And the attachment is always emotional. It's always emotional. What does this illness represent that you feel so emotional about? So a lot of people, it represents that they're not free. A lot of people, it can represent that they are this, they're unloved, that it represents their guilt. If I let go of this, I don't know how to be happy and free. So at least if I hold on to this, at least I know how to experience life. There's fear. So we're wanting to let go of that. So a lot of the times when I'm helping people to heal, like a wonderful client who had autoimmune disease, I asked her, why are you beating yourself up? Why don't you like yourself? Why do you feel guilty? And we started to see, oh, it's because I've had a lot of success in my life, and my family back home in my other country, they struggle, but I've tried to help them, they won't accept it, but I feel guilty for my success. So we realised, oh, there's a lot of pain there for the fact that you left home, that you came to another country, that you started to have success in that country. We need to allow you to be okay with that and teach you how to let it go. So using the mirror, facing the self in the mirror, letting those emotions ride up, it's heavy. But people, a lot of the time when emotion gets heavy, people run away from it and they distract themselves. No, instead observe, breathe, relax, let go. Your body now will start to show you the true expression of it. It will show you the expression of harmony. Then you can just claim truths, divine, wonderful, loving, healing presence within me goes through every cell of my body, revitalizing, renewing every part of my being. I'm whole, healthy and well. This is what I want you to know to be true. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I'll see you at the next one. And just so you know, I'm looking for 3 people, and I'm speaking to the ones who stayed at the end. 3 people who are wanting to heal their body. Reach out to me. Let's discuss if we're a good fit of working together. And let me see if I can help you get there. I'll see you soon.